Hello, and today I will be showing you how to solve this Rubik's Cube. So first step, you want to get all of these edge pieces that are white onto the yellow centre. This is called making the daisy. Once you are done, you should have this shape. Do not worry about corners, you're just looking for this kind of shape on the top. After this, you want to align all of the pieces on your daisy with their centre. So pretty much find the piece, so get a yellow so look at your yellow side, get the white edge piece, look at the colour that isn't white, and match it up with that centre. So match up this blue sticker on the other side of this blue piece. Well, it's a white piece, so there's a blue side on the other side. So match it up with the blue centre, put it on towards you, and turn the top face 180 degrees so it's at the bottom. Then continue doing this for all of your edges, so match it up, put it at the top, move it 180 degrees to put it at the white centre. And then do the same thing with all of your other edges. You should have your cross done. So you should have a cross shape on the bottom with all of your pieces aligned. So now you want to look on the top layer for pieces with a yellow sticker facing to a side. If that side is on the left, match it up diagonally with its centre, turn the left side up, top side so that it matches up with its edge, and then bring it down. And then it will look a bit like this. And then we'll just do this again. Right side, just do the same thing but mirrored, match it up. Right side up, match it up with its centre and edge, and then bring it down. Exception cases. So what you want to do is put it over a piece that is unoccupied by a white piece. Bring the right side up, top side 180 degrees, white side down, and then you just have this case. If it's on the bottom layer and facing out, so turn the right side up, bring the side up, move it out of that side, bring it back down, and then you just have a case that you're familiar with. Now onto your first two layers. So look for pieces in the top layer that do not have any yellow stickers. So match up the piece on the side, do not worry about the top colour, so until this piece is matched up. So now you should have an upside down T of a certain colour. Do not worry about corners and these other edge pieces. So if the top colour is the same colour as the side on the left, move it away from that side, left side up, top side, so that when you move this piece back to the upside down T and you bring this piece back down, this piece will be matched up with this one, so you can put it onto the left side, right side up, and then this side towards you, and then put it in. Just continue doing this for all of them. If the side is instead on the right though, again move it away from that side, and then do the same thing, put it onto the green side, and then put it in. Okay, so exception cases are where your middle layer is unsolved and there are no pieces in the top layer that don't have yellow stickers. This is because it's already in a slot, so what you're going to want to do is put a random piece there, and then just do it like normal. So now, what you're going to want to do is, if you have this thing, so when you put it in this position, get rid of the corners, you have an L shape, put it so that it's here, and do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. This will be in the description as algorithm 1. If you have this line case, do it again. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Pieces flipped up correctly, do this. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Wide F, so just turn 2 layers at once. So wide F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. I will give a tutorial of notation after this step. Notation works as a letter which represents a side. So for the right side it is R, left side is L, top side is U, this back side is B, this front side is F, and this bottom side is D. So when I say a letter on its own, turn it clockwise 90 degrees. If I say prime, or put an apostrophe next to it if you're reading the description, that means to turn it anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. If I say a letter 2, that means turn it twice. So F2, turn the front, so just turn that side by 90 degrees and then another 90 degrees to make 180 degree turn. Now onto how to hold and grip the cube. So with your left hand, use this thumb to cover this entire block. So this edge piece, this corner piece, and this center piece on the front. So put your thumb over that, then with your remaining middle and ring finger, put those on the pieces at the back with this edge and this center. So put your middle finger over those, and then your corner and edge on the bottom. Just put your ring finger over that. So now with your right hand, you should still be able to turn the right side freely and the top side clearly. So now with this index finger, you should be able to put this behind the corner, and when I say U prime, you can push that finger to do a turn. During certain algorithms, you can also use your left hand to put it in front of a piece and pull it back. That can be used to done U during one-handed solving, so you can do that. But with your right hand, you want to put your thumb over this edge piece on the right and this corner piece on the bottom right. So put your thumb over those and use your ring and middle finger to put over this bottom piece. So this U face should still move freely. And do the same thing with this finger. But what you're going to want to do for RU algorithms, you're going to do the same thing, except instead of having this, instead of having the grip of your right hand on the front, have it on the bottom. And then this enables a lot of ease with doing RU algorithms. So you can also do L moves by swapping the position of your hand. And then when you want to do a U move, except it's blocked by this other one, so you have to move it out the way and then do your U. Though that shouldn't really be a problem very often, so now you know. I have two pieces opposite of each other, and we're trying to orient all of the edge pieces so that now they are all in their correct places relative to all the other pieces of the puzzle. So if there are two opposite each other, put the solved ones, one piece on the front and one piece on the back, and do this algorithm. U prime, M prime, U prime, M2, U2, U prime, M2, U prime, M prime, U2, M2, U prime. M works the same way as L. E is this side right here, and it works the same way as D. And S works the same as F. So when I say S in an algorithm, which will not happen very often, you're going to just move it as if it was F. back, and if this piece at the front needs to go to the right, use this algorithm. M2U, M, U2, M prime, U prime, M2. And that will solve all of your edges. These, however, needs to go to the left, do this algorithm. M2, U prime, M, U2, M prime, U prime, M2. Onto your corner orientation. So what you're going to want to do is get an unsolved corner piece that is not facing up, and do this algorithm. R prime, D prime, R, D, and just continue doing R prime, D prime, R, D until the piece is facing up. Do not worry if it unsolves any pieces in the middle layer, just do a U move, and then just do the same thing with that piece, and eventually it will be solved. So when all of your pieces are oriented, it will be fine. The last step is solving the cube. So put the face on the bottom, and we're going to be learning two algorithms, and they're both 3 moves long. One is called the forward sequence, and it goes R, U, R prime. And then there's the backward sequence that goes R, U prime, R prime. So take out a piece by using the forward sequence, then turn the D layer to the place where this corner needs to go. Use the backward sequence to put it in, and then as you notice a piece comes out, put that where it needs to go using the forward sequence, and then use the backward sequence to put that piece in its place, and then you may need to orient, and you may, if your top face is unoriented, put the L face back on the top and do a U, and do some U moves until it's solved. And then, voila, you now know a really fancy but simple party trick. What a solve using this method looks like. So that is a really simple method. It isn't as fast as some of the brand new speed cubing methods, but it is a method that works for wanting to impress your friends with a cool skill that you have acquired. One of the advanced methods is called CFOP, and here is a solve using that. Now I'm a really bad solver using CFOP, but most of the time I can get under 30 seconds, which is a lot faster than you can do like using the beginner's method. Well, I'll show you can average sub 30s on the beginner's method. It is so much easier. It is so much easier just to learn some of the advanced methods. Sure, you might need to memorize some stuff, but there is usually a really easy way to do it.